Would you just take a seat? I'll be with you in just a second.
Oh, but I have a patient here who's very seriously ill. She needs immediate attention.
Sorry, Rick, Leslie. I didn't see it was you.
Oh, you did.
I'd ask what's so fascinating, except I'm sure I know.
Well, every page. I mean, this whole article is about what happened at the Star.
You have no idea how envious I am of you, Claudia. I mean, you were right there in the face of real live danger. And I still can't figure out how no one ended up getting hurt.
Because we were all extremely lucky.
The last report was the only casualties, members of the cult.
Oh, and David Gray. You guys did hear about what happened to him.
If you ask me, falling out a window is too good for that guy.
Well, actually, they don't have all the details.
Well, neither do we, and Luke was in no condition to fill us in last time.
He said he'd drop by later and let us know.
Details or not, the important thing is that none of us have to worry about David Gray ever again.
Jackie, come here, hurry up.
What's wrong?
This is really weird. I mean, this is very, very strange.
What?
This feeling I had, this funny sensation. I mean, a minute ago, I just sat up in bed, right? And I looked around and I thought something's different, something's changed. And then I realized it's me. I've changed. I'm different.
I have no idea what you were trying to tell me.
Oh, Jackie, don't you see? I woke up this morning for the first time in a long time. I feel wonderful. I feel great. You know what it's like? It's like I've had this 2-ton brick hanging on my shoulders, and all of a sudden it's been lifted. And I'm free.
Free of what?
The spell. David Gray's spell. I've been free from it. Do you think it's death did?
Well, it's a possibility, but I don't want us to get overexcited. But I think we should go have it checked.
Oh, wow. You did that?
Number one, I think we should go have you checked by a doctor.
Yeah, but Dr. Katz,
Yeah, you're right. But who else is there, General, that you could see?
Monica.
Quartermain?
Yeah, she'll help. Go on, let's go get some breakfast, and then we can go on over there.
No, you go ahead.
Why aren't you coming?
Because you don't need a babysitter.
Well, that's right. Oh, it's about time.
Yeah, it is great. Everybody needs a little freedom.
Oh, what are you going to do with this newfound freedom?
I'm going to go over and see what the boys are doing. Okay. Get ready.
All right.
Weird. It was strange. I was just having a dream.
Sounded more like a nightmare.
Well, no, I was having a dream that the whole thing was over. That Gray was dead.
He is.
Dead?
Gray is dead. Don't you remember?
Yesterday?
Just a suggestion first. Maybe a shower and a change of clothes. You know?
I think I know what you mean, yeah.
You have an air about you at the moment.
Yeah, well,
okay?
thank you very much.
Okay.
Perhaps 10 minutes?
You got it. I've nothing else planned for the day.
Good.
Look, I'm sorry that it took me so long, but I had to wait all this morning until the butcher's shop opened.
May we help you?
Yeah, you really can't. Look, please, I've got to see Steve Hardy right away, because I got something for him here that he really is going to need.
Is that something in that brown paper?
Oh, yeah, Ruby, look at this. I got him a real nice, thick, juicy steak for that bump on his head.
Oh, that's got to be a joke.
this is no laughing matter. I mean, are you kidding me? I mean, a bump on the head is really serious, and I figured I was the one that put it there. I mean, the least I could do was this.
Well, I think steak is for a black eye, Emma.
Really? I mean, are you sure?
Well, I'm almost positive.
Well, what am I going to do? I want to help Steve. At least maybe I could apologize to him or do something.
Look, I'll deliver your apology to him personally. I'm sure that in the hustle and bustle of last night, that he's not holding anyone to blame. Why don't you take that steak home and cook it for Charlie for lunch?
One of the reported victims was Dr. Stephen Hardy, chief of staff at General Hospital, who was struck in the head by an unidentified woman believed to be a member of the Macuthian cult.
Camelot strikes again.
Emma hit Steve over the head.
Yes, with a very large champagne bottle.
Was he hurt? Well, he was certainly stunned for a little while, but half an hour later he was outside helping us with the wounded.
Oh, yeah.
Great. Listen to this headline. Local hero attracts violence again.
Yeah, I read it.
Only witness to the deathless Luke Spencer, local hero responsible for last summer's extermination of the Cassadine clan. I make him sound like a one-man death squad.
Power of the press.
Yeah, but that is, I would say, a blatant distortion.
Oh, there's truth in it. A little.
Yes, but it's very damagingly stated. I think the paper ought to get a formal complaint. From me, maybe.
I don't think you should do that. They don't say anything in the article that isn't true. And he does have a way of attracting violence, which naturally then spills over onto his nearest and dearest.
Leslie, you can't blame Luke. He didn't go out looking for this trouble.
Maybe not. But it certainly finds him then, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it interesting how Luke always remains unharmed and the people around him end up victims?
I must say it once more. You can't blame Luke for these tragedies. Yeah, he has been involved in a lot of crazy antics, but it was not Luke's fault. And all these people that have been involved with him, you can't tell me that they didn't have some idea what they were going into when they started a relationship with him.
Including Laura?
Most especially Laura. If anybody knew how Luke felt, it was... I'm sorry.
Okay. Why don't we just change the subject, huh?
Oh, you're graduating this week, aren't you?
Yeah, on Friday.
Ah, excited.
Well, yeah, but, I mean, at this point, I've been looking forward to it for such a long time. I think the actual capping ceremony is going to end up being anticlimactic.
Well, what about if we threw a party for you? Would that make it any more special?
What is that? Waterfront Clinic, Dr. Weber.
Good morning, Doctor. This is Spencer.
What do you think you wear?
Luke, I thought you'd be in the sack this morning.
Bad dreams. I just wanted you to know that I'll be over later with all the details that you wanted to know about. I have to tally up the damage here first.
How do you feel?
Truthfully, I'm not real sure, Rick. I think I'm having trouble accepting the fact that the mystery is over.
I would imagine that might take some time.
Yeah. Well, listen, we'll talk more when I get there, okay? About an hour?
Yeah, that'll be fine. I'll see you here then. Bye. Luke is going to be here in about an hour, which gives me just time to go by the sports center.
Go. I'll watch over everything here.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, Rick.
Say hi to Johnny for me.
I'll think about it. Of course I will.
You know, 4 days doesn't give me very much time to plan a party. I have to get a new dress. That's very important. And I have to book the Versailles room, which is also very important. And what else do I have to do?
You might consider inviting somebody. Parties are always just, I don't know, more fun somehow when there are people there.
Leave it to you to think of these minor details. I think I will go to the hospital and invite some people. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.
Dr. Weber.
Yes.
I have to tell you this. Your friend is...
Let's give it a name. What do you say?
I say
Let's
that.
just go to work.
Okay.
Oh, look at this.
Pretty good, huh?
Oh, this is wonderful, man. We were on a roll. I mean, another month, we would have been in the black. This is just great.
Yeah, well, I said it was depressing.
This goes beyond depressing. Well, I guess there's nobody to blame for this but ourselves, is there?
What?
Are you kidding? You don't think Gray and his mob had something to do with this? Well, not if you read this morning's excuse for a newspaper. According to it, my life is nothing but violence.
Come on, you can't believe this rubbish.
Why not? It's true, isn't it?
Look, you had no control over what happened last night.
Oh, I'm still responsible, Robert. It was my place. It's my battle. Just surprised nobody else was killed.
Somehow this city so bad last night.
Things always look worse in the morning. Haven't you heard that?
Maybe. No, I think I heard it the other way.
Well, you didn't hear it from me.
Well, look, it's not my fault.
I didn't say it was your fault. Nobody's to blame. I'm to blame. I'll clean it up.
With a little help from your friend.
I was so hoping you'd say that. Hello? Honored Star, or what's left of it?
Mr. Spencer, this is Secretary Master of the World Security Bureau.
Oh, how are you, Mr. Secretary?
A little tired. How about yourself?
I'm a lot tired. Something I can do for you?
Well, I hope so. I was just about to leave the mayor's office, and I thought I'd bring a couple of WSB deputies by your place. That is, if it's agreeable with you.
What's wrong? I thought you got everything cleaned up last night.
Well, you and I still have some unfinished business, you know.
Well, you got my story, Master.
Well, I haven't had a chance to give you mine. And now that this mess is over and done with, I would like to give you a detailed explanation of what happened and why.
I would very much like to know all that.
Well, we could be over in 1 hour. Thank you very much, Mr. Spencer.
You're welcome, Mr.
Well, what did he want?
I almost lost this one, too, didn't we? Well, he says he wants to come over here and explain all of this, what it was all about, what happened. I think we should have all the Mouseketeers with their ears on here for this one, don't you?
Well, I've already tried to call Tiffany. I think the phone's off the hook.
That's typical. Your sister?
Oh, I sent her to see the doctor.
She's sick?
No, just the opposite. I think that David Gray's spell has broken since he died.
Excuse me, I'm here to see Monica Quartermain.
Your name, please?
Laura Templeton.
I'll have her paged.
Hello, Laura.
Dr. Hardy, hi.
You're looking very cheerful this morning.
Hi. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, what is she doing here on her day off, right? Well, I have an important announcement to make.
Something tells me this has to do with your capping ceremony.
Mm-hmm. You're invited.
I see. And you think that this is the proper way to launch your career as a professional nurse?
You don't?
Capping ceremonies are very serious business.
So is my graduation party.
In that case, I'd be honored to attend.
Well, thank you. I would be honored to have you. Laura, how about you? Would you like to come to my party Friday night?
You're inviting me?
More than that, I would enjoy having you there.
Thank you. Oh, I'd love to come.
I'm not sure where it's going to be. I think so far the Versailles room is looking pretty good, but it's not definite. So I will have to let you know on that.
Okay.
Laura, how are you feeling?
Much better, thank you.
Have you seen Luke this morning?
No, I haven't, but my sister is heading over to the Star. I'm sure he's very exhausted.
Well, it was certainly an energetic evening for everyone.
I think maybe I'll stop by after work.
Okay.
Hello.
Laura.
Hi. Well, this is a pleasant surprise.
Oh, I'd love to talk with you if you have a minute.
Well, I sure do. Steve, and Ruby, and hi. Do you want to get a cup of coffee?
Perfect.
Correct.
You guys.
Of course.
Bye, dear.
Ruby, I don't want to forget to ask you. I am having a party on Friday night for my graduation, and you just have to come.
I'd love to. Now, is it with a date or staff?
You can come any way you want. Just be there.
Then I'm going to bring Dan.
Oh, come on, Ruby. You can do better than that.
I know that. But you're already married.
Well, speaking of dates, I'm going to see if I can't dig one up for myself here.
Mm-hmm. Seems to me I heard that there were a couple of cute boxers down at the sports center.
A boxer. What a good idea, Ruby. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
All right, all the way down. I don't want to see no light between you and the floor. That's it. That's better. Okay, come on. Up and on the back. Oh, I want you to work on that left. Huh? No loaf. Hey, hiya, Doc. I didn't see you come in.
Snuck
How do I look, Doc?
Well, hot and sweaty. How's that for an honest answer? And Packy must be doing something right.
Didn't you hear me? I told you to go to work on the back.
Okay.
Hey, Doc, I read in the paper about what happened last night. You and the missus, all right?
Fine, just fine.
Hey, from that article, it sounded like the shootout at the OK Corral.
I think if you counted the bullets, it was worse than that. How are things here, though? Any problems at all?
Oh, no. Nothing so far. It's quiet. Just me and the kid working out.
Yeah. It's not gonna be too long now.
Yeah, well, longer than you think. Well, I'm not letting you in any ring until that left arm is okay.
What's the smell, Packy?
Huh?
The smell, is that ammonia?
Oh, yeah, it's a solution. Trainers use it sometimes, you know, to stimulate a fighter. Get some breathing again. Come on, kid. I'm gonna rub the kinks out of that arm. Excuse me, Doctor.
Sure.
See you later.
Well, this is new and different. I mean, it's not every doctor that has a patient who complains of feeling good.
I know it sounds crazy, but I really am worried about it.
Don't be. I'm sure there's an explanation. When did you, well, feel different about your feelings or your condition?
Well, this morning. No, last night.
Why, was it something that was gradual or just all of a sudden?
Well, it happened all of a sudden. But you know, I figured it out. I think it happened about the time that David fell out of that window.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. I mean, it could be with his death. Well, if you were under some sort of spell, that it released you from that. Listen, I could make an appointment for you with Gail Baldwin, if you'd like.
Oh, was she a doctor here?
Mm-hmm. Well, she's a psychologist, and I'm sure she would have much more definite answers than I could give you.
Great. Yes, I'd like very much to talk with her. Good. When would that be possible?
The moment she is at a convention, but she should be back, and when she is, I will set up an appointment, okay?
Oh, thank you. You're so good to me.
No, don't be silly. What are friends for? The most important thing, however, is for you to just go on with your life. Don't dwell on the past or any bad things.
They're so hard to do sometimes, especially with all of the reminders.
What do you mean, what reminders?
Well, you know, Luke and my sister and the looks that everybody
Laura,
gives.
ignore it. I'm serious. It's your life. You live it. Oh, boy.
What?
Well, I just heard myself. I was just giving you some advice that, if I had to be honest, I would have to give myself.
I tell you what, then why don't we both forget the past?
You got a deal.
Oh, terrific.
And I hope I see you again and we get together soon.
Oh, yeah, me too.
You're going to be staying in Port Charles, aren't you?
Oh, yes. Well, at least I hope so. You know, I haven't found a place that felt more like home in a long time. I hope it lasts.
Now, as you both know, I have an aversion to manual labor.
Here.
Yes. From the looks on your faces, I would say that you both are pretty disgusted with menial tasks as well. However, as Custer said to his troops just before he sent them down to the Little Bighorn, if they have takeout, I'll take a malt and fries.
Thanks.
That would be the phone.
I guess so.
Broken Star. Yes, this is Luke Spencer. Oh, sure, buddy. Yeah, I remember you. Oh, yeah. Gentleman of the press here. Uh-huh. Follow-up story. Well, I'm sorry, but right now we're up to our upper thighs in work. Well, why don't you call back another time? Oh, love talking to the press.
Well, Whitman?
Almost. Sinking Star. Oh, yeah, just a minute. For you, Robert.
Who is it?
Who is it, please? Hold on.
Yeah?
It's a young woman.
How many guesses do I get?
No. You might get lucky here.
Yeah?
Young woman.
About time. Yeah, go on.
Saw your picture in the paper.
Yeah.
Wants to know you better.
Really?
Why don't you tell her that he's not here?
What's this, my press agent speaking?
No, you're a zookeeper. Call back in about 20 years, darling, and save yourself for him. He gets better like fine wine the older he gets. Back to work.
Okay, General, how about a break?
She just started.
I know, but I didn't sleep very much last night, and this has never been one of my more favorite things.
Well, none of us did.
No, the whole idea is to get this place cleaned up for Masters, right?
Yeah, but really,
Okay, go ahead.
what's the difference? I mean, he's never seen it in any other condition but this. He won't appreciate it anyway.
You're absolutely right. It's like mowing the lawn before the gardener gets
Indeed.
there. I should write fortunes for
Why don't you
cookies.
answer the phone?
Kavanaugh's crematorium. Oh, no, I'm sorry, no, this is, or it used to be the Honda Star, right? Yeah. Hold on. Jackie?
Me?
Your editor.
Hello?
Hey, kid, remember me? It's Andy, Mac's assistant.
Oh, yeah. How are you, Andy?
I'm calling for Mac. He's a little upset at the moment. He just finished reading about your exploits in Port Charles. He's real grateful you let him in on that little escapade.
Well, listen, I'm really sorry, Andy, but I was very involved in this.
You're too involved to write a story?
Come on, there wasn't time.
And I understand that you didn't return his calls.
I tell you, I was going to.
Yeah, I'd like to hear you tell that to him. Listen, if you'd only given him something on his Gray character, I wouldn't be calling.
Well, look, Andy, put it this way. I'll get you the article, okay?
It's too late, kid. Nobody gives a damn about yesterday's headlines. It's tomorrow they worry about. And if I were you, I'd start worrying about tomorrow, too.
Now, what is that supposed to mean?
I'm afraid that I'm the bearer of bad tidings. You're fired. He'll send you a kill fee on the Malkuth piece, and that's it.
Now, come on, wait a second. You don't understand. My sister was in danger here.
If you have a gripe, talk to Mac. But I know what he'll tell you. Personal problems are no excuse. We all got them. When you let them get in the way of your job, then you're in big trouble.
You have such an overwhelming compassion.
I'm a newsman doing my job, which right now involves firing you. But if I can offer you some advice, when you learn to separate your personal life from your job, give Mac a call.
Now, come on. Great.
Bad news?
Oh, bad news. I just got fired.
Is that all?
Tough break.
That's all you can say? Tough break?
Oh, come on. There's always other jobs.
Sure
yeah,
there are.
I mean, well, what's the problem?
They're all in New York City.
Oh, will you stop it? You don't have to go to New York. There are jobs here in Port Chuck.
It is a closed market for reporters here in Port Chuck. Hey, you know that.
Got a great idea. You both stay, and Lukey boy, he'll give you a job, won't you, mate?
Well, I think so. I think we have room for a general maintenance person. How's that sound?
I think I'm qualified for that.
Well, Mr. Spencer, you're quite right. This place is a mess.
Yes, well, you see, it used to be my nightclub until it turned into your battleground.
Well, don't worry about it. The WSB will make full restitution.
Excuse me?
Oh, we'll take care of all of it. I mean, just make a list of the needed repairs, and your nightclub will be as good as new. I promise you.
You also promised to give us the lowdown on this Malkuth operation.
Yes. May we sit down?
Well, sure. What's the glass? See if you can find a chair that doesn't break.
This case began several years ago when, as an agent WSB, I was undercover working in Malkuth. Now, our goal was to uncover and entrap Gray and his co-conspirators before they would overthrow the Malkuthian government. Now, mine was a double role. I chose to be the guiding force behind Gray's cult, the Magus.
Well, you said several years. What took you so long? We could have delivered Gray to you in a day.
Well, Gray wasn't the only one we were after. There was a third member of the triad, and Gray would not divulge his identity until he had the sword and helmet.
I see. So we stumbled into this plot, really.
Exactly. For no fault of your own. You were at the wrong place at the wrong time, and then I was appointed secretary of the WSB, which complicated things further. However, when you called and told us about your suspicions, I realized that we had found an ally to the cause.
So it was really the ambassador you were looking for?
Yes, but I didn't know about his identity until then. We had hoped to extradite him and Gray back to Malkuth and let him stand trial for treason. But now, of course, we're only sending back Ambassador Tabriz.
Sorry about that.
No. No, there's no need to feel that way, Mr. Spencer. David Gray would have found the same end in Malkuth.
So, that's it, the whole story?
That's it. The whole story. I do hope you're satisfied.
Well, when this place is back and running order, I'll be a lot more satisfied.
You have my personal assurance and my sincerest thanks, Mr. Spencer.
Thank you.
Scorpio, we'll be in touch. Miss Templeton, it has been a real pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
Ready, men?
Done, sir. Sir,
Yes.
the lights were imported. The lighting fixtures.
We'll make a note of it.
And also, this curtain right up here, it was hand done, and it was custom made and everything.
We've taken the measurements. I'm certain that she'll be pleased with our list.
I'll get orders to start work immediately, Mr. Spencer. Now, if you will excuse me, I have a plane to catch.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thank
Bye. Well, that's it.
Wow. I guess it is.
I guess it is.
What are you going to do? I got to go tell Rick and Leslie they're waiting at the clinic to hear what's going on here. Well, I'm glad we don't have to pay for this.
I better go, too.
Where?
Well, I've got to, get back to the Croydon and tell Laura, and then I guess go catch my plane.
You didn't listen to me before, did you?
Sure I did, but it doesn't change anything. It just means that, I'm running out of money, Robert. I got to get back and get a job, and the only thing I have left is my apartment.
You don't want to go, though. I know it.
I told you, I don't have a choice.
Of course you do. Of course you've got a choice. You just don't want to face up to it, sweetie.
Morning, Angel.
Hi.
Mercy. Hi.
I was just going to start worrying about you.
Oh, you don't have to do that ever again, Leslie. From now on, my life is going to be smooth sailing and boring.
Oh.
How are you feeling?
Me? I'm tired and a little shaky. I'm fine. How are you?
Well, it's weird, you know. I almost feel let down in a way. I've been, for so many months, every waking minute on this mystery, and now that it's solved, I don't know what to think.
Do you really know what all happened?
Pretty much. Masters came by today and sort of tied up some pieces, but I think Rick would like to know, so maybe I should wait till he gets here to tell.
Well, he's at the sports center. Maybe I should tell him that Luke's here.
That would be
no
terrific.
problem.
Come sit down and at least start. I can't wait to hear. We'll fill him in when he comes.
All right. Well, as you know, the whole thing started with a man named Gray, and if you read the morning papers, apparently it ended that way, too.
I thought I heard a familiar voice out here.
Hi.
Hey, you're not having any delayed reactions from last night, are you?
Fine. Being scared to death is slowly turning to excitement.
Well, you didn't seem that scared.
Probably because I had the feeling that nothing could really happen to us.
Well, I'm glad to see one of us did.
Does that mean my big, strong man was a wee bit scared?
Not for myself. For you.
My. All sorts of recreational activities going on here at the sports center today, huh?
Disappear, Amy, please.
I can't until I invite Brian to my party.
What's the occasion?
I'm graduating. Friday I am going to become a registered nurse, and we're having a party Friday night, and I think it'll probably be at the Versailles room, but that's not for sure, so just hang loose Friday night, okay?
I'll mark that day red in my calendar.
Okay.
Well, who's going to be your date?
Who do you think?
Well, let's put it this way. Have you asked him yet?
No, I'm about to go over there and do that right now.
And I'm headed back to work.
Oh,
I guess I am, too. Yeah, see
bye.
you later.
Call me with the details.
I will.
Okay. See you, girl.
Bye.
Hey, Amy.
Hello. Are you about ready to take a break?
Just had one.
Oh, come on, Packy. Just a minute or two. I'll run an extra mile tonight.
Okay. Well, just a minute. I'll go count some medicine balls or something.
Hi. How you doing?
Okay.
What's up?
Well, I'm having a party for my graduation Friday night, and needless to say, I want you to be my date.
Sure, you bet. I'd be honored.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun. It's going to be very dressed up and very fancy. It's going to be real special.
Oh, you mean like you gotta wear a tie? And...
You're going to have to wear more than a tie. It's formal. You're going to have to wear a tuxedo. Oh, it's going to be so neat. I think we're going to have the Versailles room. What's wrong?
Oh, I don't know, Amy. It's just, maybe you better ask somebody else. I don't feel comfortable at parties like that.
But why? You're going to know everybody that's there. I mean, they're the people that we always hang with and everything.
Well, then why don't you just have it at Kelly's? And you know, you don't have to rent those tuxes and everything.
You're afraid, aren't you?
Afraid? What have I got to be afraid of?
Of breaking out of this little world of yours. You're afraid to try anything new.
That's not true. I am not afraid of anything. I just don't feel comfortable at parties that, you know, I'm out of place.
Fine. Then don't come.
Fine. I won't. Amy, wait, listen. Look, you gotta understand. This doesn't have anything to do with you.
It's my party.
All right, and I want to go. I really do. It's just that...
It's just that you'd feel uncomfortable.
Yeah. You can understand that, can't you?
Okay. We'll have it at Kelly's. But we still have to dress up.
All right, that's a deal. I suppose that I can stand a stiff collar one night a year. At Kelly's.
All this talk is great, and I really appreciate you coming up with all these reasons to keep me here, but I've made up my mind. I'm going to go back to New York.
Logic's not going to work, huh?
Well, it rarely has, at least in my life.
All right. Then rattle this idea around in your head for a bit. Stay, because I'm going to miss you.
Do you mean that?
I never say anything that I don't mean, Jackie.
Robert...
Look, it's really very simple, and you're complicating it. All you have to do is stay.
I can't. It would be like running away. I failed at my first job, and now I've got to get out there and prove to myself I can do it. I'm sorry.
Hey, look, what is this melodrama? Is this some sort of an audition for death of a salesman? You're too young to be talking like this.
I'm too young not to. I can't start giving up now. Ever since I got here, I felt my confidence just start to slip away. My whole sense of being able to cope with things.
Look, being vulnerable isn't a capital offense.
Isn't it? Anyway, how the hell would I know? The point is I've always made things for myself. And that's what I've just got to keep doing.
You're not being fair.
To who, you or me?
Me.
I'm sorry, I really am.
Boy, what a morning I had. Monica said I am perfectly fine and I should just get on with my life.
Congratulations.
Isn't that great? You know, I feel like my life is finally taking a turn for the better. I mean, I'm making new friends here, and Port Charles is wonderful, and...
Don't get too settled because you're not staying.
What?
I lost my job today. And, well, I'm gonna go back to New York. You don't have to go.
No, I'm gonna go with you.
I'm telling you, you don't have to.
Hey, I want to. You stuck by me through all of this, and I'm gonna stick by you, okay?
Okay.
All right?
Well, in that case, let's get back to the hotel and start sorting out everything. Are you gonna be okay?
Hey, I'm the Rock of Gibraltar. Haven't you heard?
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye. The Rock of Gibraltar. Good old Robert.
Well, you sort of missed the feature.
Yeah, and afraid I can't go through it again. I've told about 10 times today, but I think Leslie can tell you all about it.
That's all right. Hey, how are you doing personally yourself?
I feel pretty strange. A little numb, actually, Rick.
With what you've been through, I can understand that.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you something else, though. There's a certain letdown, and I don't quite understand, I guess because I was so intent on finding out all these answers for so long. Now they're pretty much answered, and I don't quite know what to do with myself.
Well, I think if they're answered, then the thing to do is just we let it, what you call, rest.
Yeah, to rest and to peace.
You know, you've both been very supportive and more than terrific during all this. If I can ever do anything for you, please let me know.
Well, you're our family, and we want to, take care of you.
Let's just all look towards the future. We've had enough tragedies in the past. I think we roll forward with a positive motion. We'll be in great shape.
Well, listen, I love you both. Thank you.
Bye, hon.
Okay. I'll see you later.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime you feel like filling me in.
Oh, sure. I will tell you, sweetheart. Okay. Let me see. Let me get it straight in my thinking. All right. Well, you know how it started. I mean, you know, sort of the very beginning. Well, what was... Let me tell you about it when we get home.
Of course.
Do you know that Claudia cleaned up the whole file room? I sure did.
Fantastic.
I sure did. And as a matter of fact, that was some soap and water job. I had to actually take these 10 babies, pick up this sponge, put it in that soap and water, swish those shelves down. Oh, I've got to remember to give this back to Peggy, as a matter of fact. He might can tell us where to get some. We need several for the clinic.
Yeah, you like...
Here?
Yeah. You
We could use them in the back. We could use them all over.
Okay, well, I don't see them around too much, but they must be somewhere where we could get a whole bunch of them.
Leslie, could you cover for me? I gotta go.
Where?
At the hospital, I gotta follow up, so thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Sure, why not? I'll do all the work.
A steak to nurse my wounds? Oh, you can't be serious.
She had just come from the butcher, and she wasn't going to leave until she spoke to you.
How'd you get rid of her?
I suggested she cook it for Charlie for lunch. By the way, how are you feeling?
Well, it only hurts when I touch it.
I'm sorry to disturb this very serious conversation, but Georgia gave me these to put in the bulletin board. But she said first I should check with you.
More flyers from the police?
Yeah.
Look more like mugshots.
Yeah. That's what they are. These are criminals who prey on the hospital staff and patients. Drug dealers, thieves, con artists. You know, we've been putting them on the bulletin board in admissions, but so far they haven't done much good.
Well, why don't we put them up in here? Sooner or later, all the hospital traffic passes through here.
Good idea, Dan.
Come on, Ruby. I'll give you a hand.
Thank
Looks like
you.
we'll have to do a little arranging.
Okay.
See, you got a minute.
Of course, Rick. Sit down.
Hypothetical question, purely hypothetical.
How can I help?
A drug that would cause the symptoms of a heart attack. That specifically would be mixed in an aqueous solution and then administered locally.
What do you mean, locally?
Well, say in a sponge that was dipped into a liquid and then the sponge applied to the skin, just the skin.
Well, digitalis comes to mind.
Or digoxin.
Well, yeah, both could simulate the symptoms of a heart attack.
And using DMSO as a carrying agent.
Well, yes, that could work, but who on earth would want to do
I
such a
don't
thing?
know that yet, but I'm going to find out. Thank you very much.
Whoa. A little early for that, isn't it?
You know me, I can always find a good reason.
Can't we all?
It's Jackie. She seems determined to go back to New York.
We'll talk her out, but use that legendary Aussie James Bond charm.
Well, I tried that, and it's not working too well at the moment. She's got this idea about being self-sufficient, the feminist number, you know?
You're pulling a double standard on me now, pal, because I know that you enjoy the independent type. I know that you happen to loathe the traditional clinging and vine type.
Well, I didn't set out to get involved here. It just kind of happened. She's a little bit different.
Do you want to be involved?
Well, anyway, look, you can help me talk her out of it, all right?
This has a very deceptive, devious ring to it, Robert.
Aha. I knew you'd be clocking into it.
Yes, deceptive and devious.
Indeed.
My sort of ring.
The telephone?
Oh, forget that. That's just probably some creep from the press wanting more information.
Well, just humor him.
Goodbye. Humorous enough?
Yeah.
Luke Spencer, please.
Who's calling?
This is the mayor.
Mr. Mayor, Luke Spencer here. Lovely hearing from you again. How's the wife?
You're just fine, thank you, Luke.
I didn't know he was married.
Good, good, good. Is this an official call?
Yes, actually it is. I've just been in touch with the Prince of Malkuth. He's still in town. Before going back home, he would like to present you with a medal for outstanding service to his country.
Oh, Mr. Mayor, that's terrific. But
The ceremony is set for tomorrow. I've taken the liberty of inviting a few local dignitaries.
Mr. Mayor, you didn't let me finish. I was going to say that would be impossible. I have to decline.
What on earth for?
I'm not big on awards.
Prince will surely interpret this as a snub of his country. If it makes any difference, there's a sizable cash stipend.
That doesn't make any difference. I did this for myself, not for a reward.
Then at least accept the medal.
All right. Okay. As long as it isn't an involved ceremony.
We'll make it short and sweet.
The best kind. Best kind. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. See you tomorrow.
Once again, the city is going to take you to its bosom and give you the key to every bar in Malkuth.
Was I right?
Oh, was I
I think
right?
they're giving me the key to somebody's garter belt.
Oh, that's better than nothing.
You know what?
What?
This might work. This might just tie into a way to keep Jackie from going to New York.